You've probably found a really weird quirk around European airports. For example, in London Heathrow, they won't announce your gate until like 15 minutes before your flight, which is a very intentional money printing strategy. Because that basically means that 80 million passengers that go through London Heathrow every year have more time to shop for Wands, or for Gordon Ramsay burgers, or Cartier even. You normally hang out in the vicinity of this gate, probably just sit there until your flight boards. But when you don't know what your gate is, and you're stuck in this place that's full of stores, what do you do instead? That translates into maybe the occasional impulse purchase. And not just an impulse purchase from a much bigger wallet than the average. Because according to an Airports Dimensions survey, around 42% of travelers are considered affluent leisure travelers, which means that they spend, on average, $186 per airport visit, which is 6 times the average than the rest of the passengers. 28% of that spend is on retail stores. For every 10% increase in the time that a person spends at an airport, they will spend about 8% more money on food and about 6% more money on retail. That kind of explains why airports insist on you arriving early. And so this dwelling time tactic is one that train stations around the US are trying to use to compensate for the dwindling state of train travel in the US. And it kind of explains why so many of New York's train stations have started to kind of look a bit like malls. And like in airports, the value of those stores is not necessarily in getting you to purchase anything there, but in the fact that millions of people go through these stations. And those stores kind of serve a bit like billboards as well. Stores these days are so much more about presenting the brand, people experiencing the brand, than about closing the sale, which may happen when you get online. Subscribe to The Hustle for more stories like this.